It's time to peel back the curtains and get behind the mic. Presented by Preach Entertainment.
Step up, tune in, the spotlight's right. We're taking you behind the mic. Yeah. Behind the mic. Yeah. Got stories to tell, voices that shine. Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to Behind the Mic, the hottest new talk show in America. I'm your host, your man Preach, baby. We got a lot of special guests. We're going to dig down deep and get all the way behind the mic and find out what's really going on. Stay tuned. We're going to pay a couple of bills and come right back here on Behind the Mic.
Transform your look with Dove's Fancy Hair, custom wigs for women, and our premium beard care for men, where style meets confidence. Shop now at dovesfancyhair.com.
And we're back on Behind the Mic, where we have the hottest interviews and the best guests. I'm presenting somebody very special to me today, somebody from my own hometown of Memphis, Tennessee. Her name is Pamela Miles, and check this out, folks. She is the CEO, that's right, of Miles Select Vodka and Red Oaks Distribution. Now, I know you guys heard of that. Now, with all those kind of accolades, her being on Shaquille O'Neal's board for Boys and Girls Club even adds to that. So I introduce to some, present to others, Miss Pamela Miles.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you. I really appreciate you coming on. You are one of our sponsors.
Yes, I am, and I have a gift for you.
You do?
I do.
I love gifts.
So we're going to present you with a 750 milliliter bottle of Miles Select Vodka. Very clean and smooth to the taste. It is 80 proof, so it will sneak up on you. So I hope that you enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I want to sneak up on me. That's right, sneak up on me. That's what I'm talking about. So how did you get into this? Like making your own vodka? Like who comes up with that?
So I've been a lover of vodka for many, many years, and throughout our travels and journey throughout life, I knew the differences in the different brands. I knew that the ingredients were different, and I knew that some of them didn't really fit my body type. So when we came up with the recipe, we took the time out to make sure that it wouldn't give you that lethargic feeling the next day. It has its own natural sweetener because it's made with grain, which for us is corn. It's also gluten-free. So it was a perfect combination for me so that I can wind down at the end of the day and enjoy and be ready to go the next day.
You know, because that's the thing now. Everybody's drinking vodka, especially the people that are, watching their weight. You mentioned something about it being gluten-free,
Yes.
things like that. So, that is one of the things that people look for, especially the all-natural part.
Yes.
That's very important. And one thing you said about being lethargic, so is this kind of like one of those vodkas where you won't have a hangover the next day?
That's correct.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
No headache, no bad feelings, no sickness that some of the other brands do. They say that they are vodka brands, but we know that they're actually wines or other ingredients that they're made of. So ours is purely grain.
We're not going to mention those brands,
we're not going to mention those brands.
We can say what letter they start with, though. But let me ask you a question. So getting in this, it seems like a lot to get into.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges of like overcoming the barriers, especially, being an African-American woman, in an industry that's, I just got to say it is mostly, run by rich white people.
That is very correct. And in fact, I am the first Black female to own and self-distribute their own vodka brand. And so it has been a challenge. In the beginning, we would go into a store, and because there weren't that many Black or female owned distributors, they would actually ask us to see our license that validated that we were a real distributor. So we've come a little ways now where there's other distributors that are out there. So now it's not as odd for people to see people of color that are distributors and in that space that look like me, that look like us.
That's great to hear.
Yes.
But it's still like everyday challenges that you have to go through, doing that. Is good help hard to find?
It is very difficult to find good help in this space. You know, they've had such a leap ahead, of time ahead of us,
Okay.
right? They've had the 50 years or 80 or 100 years with some of the different brands. And now you don't even see that many black-owned liquor stores or restaurants,
True, true.
where we could have that negotiation power. So as those doors are opening up and we're, able to take advantage of things like I'm WeBank certified, I'm also GMSDC certified. So some of those certifications have opened up some of the doors for us, and we're just gonna, continue to go through that path and travel, looking for bigger expansions and more opportunities.
Okay, now you said we are.
Yes,
You are married, am I correct?
I
To
am.
a good friend of mine, Mr.
Yes,
Reginald Miles. He's
yes,
also from my hometown, Memphis. You guys are married with children, have a family and everything.
yes.
Now, how do you balance that out? Like, I know he has his career, you doing your thing, and then you do it all together with Miles Select. I mean, every time I look up, you guys are doing something.
Yes.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out how you guys still got energy. What do you like? Get up, take 5 hour energy and a coffee every day, or what? Like,
It is a challenging schedule at times, but we balance each other out. And actually, Reggie and I, we grew up around the corner from each other. We were actually in the same neighborhood in
really?
Whitehaven. But it's such a funny story because I always say that, we met a little bit later in life, but it was fun how we met and got married on the beach in Hawaii. And we have just been celebrating and moving the businesses forward. Of course, like any marriage or any business, you're going to have your good days and your bad days. But we know that we both have that same goal at the end of the day, and just continue to, make life and make business and family and all of those things work.
And that's really hard to find these days.
It is.
Couples that are able to actually work together and good like a good balance, between keeping the marriage and keeping the spice in it, but also achieving, the business goals. So going into, the next 5 years, what are the goals? Where's Miles Select getting ready to go next 5 years?
We are going nothing but up. But so we have recently been able to partner with Wiley Hotel, which is downtown Atlanta. We're in Evergreen Resort. We're in Hilton Atlanta Airport. We're in locations in the airport here in the busiest airport in the United States, which is Hartsville, Atlanta. We are expanding and excited about having Miles Select in Louisiana. We're
Okay.
expanding to Tennessee. We're already in North Carolina. So we are just planning to keep, the brand moving and growing, and also having the distribution business to continue to support other brands and open up those opportunities for them as well.
Okay, so I know it's somebody watching right now that I know when you started, you probably had a dream, right? That I wanted to
Yes,
do this. Is
yes.
somebody watching behind the mic right now that they have a dream? I want you to tell them something encouraging right now that they can take and they can achieve their dream.
I would say that you just have to continue to be determined and follow the process. Never stop learning. I take classes all the time on any gap that I feel like I had in the business. Search for those opportunities, find yourself a mentor, and hopefully you'll have a wonderful partner like I do with my husband Reggie, that will support you in your journey. It's not a one man show, it's not something that can be done on your own. But if you have the right family, the right support system around you, I would say you can make any dream come true.
Very, very encouraging words. Please share your social media information, any kind of way, website that people can get in touch. And if you, would like to be a vendor for Miles Select, how can they get in touch with you?
Most definitely. So you can find us on our website at mileselectvodka.com. You can also find us on Instagram at mileselect_vodka. And for Red Oaks, for our distribution, if you are interested in getting distribution for your brand, check out our website at redoaksdistributionga.net. We would love to hear with you, help you, work with you in the journey if that is possible. If you go to mouseselectvodka.com/locations, you can see locations that are all over Georgia where you can find and buy our product.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
here. I
Thank you
appreciate
for
your
having
gift.
me.
Pamela Miles, everyone. Miles Select Vodka. We'll be right back. We got to go pay some bills, and
Yes.
we'll be right back with another guest at Behind the Mic. We're back behind the mic. Got a very special guest here, all the way from Jackson, Mississippi. He's one of those HBCU guys, Tougaloo College graduate, Belhaven University, got his master's there. Now this guy is a headliner all over the country. And most proudly, he's my headliner for the Comedy Dream Team. He's also an actor. He's a new author. His first book here, A Son Never Forgets. I present to you the one and only Yusef Gray.
Man, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, Priest. Thank you.
Well, you ain't gonna thank me after I whoop you on this pool table. So let me put. I'm gonna let you break. I'm gonna put your book down for a minute.
Oh.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, got him nervous already. I hope you don't get. Do you get nervous like that on stage sometimes?
Nah, practice too much.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question. How did you get started in this comedy thing anyway?
Well, that's basically what my book is about. I got started, my father got murdered on my mother's birthday, April 14, 2019, by my brother. And through that tragedy, I just remember how funny he was. And then I started thinking to myself, I could probably do it. And what happened was I watched Dave Chappelle, Age of Spin from 2017, and I was like, I can do it. And then COVID happened. But I came here to Atlanta where everything was still open and got on the open mic, and I've been doing comedy ever since.
Wow, now that's quite a story. You say you talk about it in your book,
Yeah.
A Son Never Forgets. You know, I bet that is something you never forget.
Yeah.
You said your brother killed him?
Yeah, he's not my father's son. He was like a half brother.
Okay.
But yeah, my brother did it. He was a drug problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you doing today with that as far as coping with it?
It's tough. It's tough. He never got to see me perform stand up, so that hurts a little bit. But I remember, him just being tough because he was an Army guy. So yeah, he just tell me to keep pushing. Perseverance is what keeps me going.
Gotcha. Well, I'll tell you what, you've been doing a great job. I'm pretty sure he'll be really proud of you. You've been doing this comedy thing, so you say you came around COVID time, came here to Atlanta. So you've been at it for a minute.
5 years.
Yeah, you've been at it for a little minute. What's some of the biggest challenges you see as far as doing stand-up comedy?
Getting on stage.
Just
Just getting on stage and then getting on the good stages, because you can go to a bad stage in the day, but getting on the good stages, like I used to be not getting on, and I'd be going home in my notebook writing a joke like, this one gonna work. They gonna hear this joke and they gonna put my ass on stage. But that's how you come up with a lot of jokes not getting put on stage. So that's why I got a lot of material.
So you were hitting a lot of open mics at first.
Yeah.
How did you get to the point where you started actually getting to the point like actually getting booked on shows?
References, like you just build your network, like OG comedians like K-Dub that's in the city, and then Chris Spencer, who wrote for Jamie Foxx, he let me open up for him in Memphis, and I just made a lot of connections.
Okay. Got you. Well, I already put one ball in. Let me put another one in just to make you look real bad. But let me ask you another question now. You've been doing this coming up 5 years.
Yeah,
I called it in. I called it right there.
5
No,
years.
Yeah, you've been doing this 5 years, okay? I know you had to see some crazy stuff. because being a comedian myself, it's some crazy stuff we done seen in the green room.
Yeah.
Tell me one of them crazy stories you done seen in the green room.
I was back home in Jackson opening up for Bo P, who's also from Mississippi. And he was smoking a black or a cigar or something in the green room. And I was like, yo, OG, you not going to eat? He looked at me and was like, I just seen a rat bigger than the cat going through the kitchen. I'm like, I'm not eating nothing from this place. I'm going to Raising Cane down the street. Yeah, man, that comedy club got closed down because of them rats and all that shit. So that was one of them funny, crazy stories, man. But I don't want to talk about no fights or nothing. They might come and beat me up.
Well, I don't know, man. You know, look like you're in pretty good shape. You can hold your own there. But recently, one of the mainstays of comedy in Atlanta closed.
Yeah.
It was a place, you know, a lot of us met, a lot of us performed, Uptown Comedy. Have you heard anything about it making a comeback?
They got a road show. And
Okay.
I'm potentially going to be the host for one of their Wednesday shows at King of Diamonds, Gentlemen's Adult Club, where they rebranding their brand. And
Hold
Uptown
on,
is
you said
keeping-
King of Diamonds.
Yeah.
Now, how you think I'm going to get my permission slip signed to come see King of Diamonds?
No married man, then. No married man. You can bring your wife. It's a comedy show. They said they separating the clubs. They having one upstairs, one downstairs. The one downstairs is gonna be where the comedy show is.
Okay, good deal, good deal. Well, let me ask you something before I get you out of here. Top 5 comedians of all time.
That was okay.
Start with your least, go up to number 1. And you don't have to put me in at this time. You know, no pressure.
Least? Oh, I don't like that.
So who's number 5? Who the weakest one out of your top 5 strongest?
The weakest one, I wouldn't say he's the weakest one. He's the godfather of comedy, but he's 5 for me. Red Fox.
Okay.
Red Fox.
All right, number 4.
Dave Chappelle.
Okay. Number 3.
Richard Pryor.
All right. 2.
Damon Wayans and Eddie Murphy.
Damon went interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Some people say I remind them of Damon when I do my stand-up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. You do. You kind of really give me a mix between Damon and Eddie. So that's interesting that you put them in 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I think that's where you got that leather jacket from, trying to like go back to the raw days. Huh?
Yeah, Arsenio Hall type of interview.
Yeah. I heard that. Well, look here, man. What do you have coming up?
I have some comedy shows. I'm at Joystick on Edgewood tonight.
Really?
I got a show in Gainesville. There's a competition tomorrow. I'm hosting a neighborhood show where I'm gonna teach some kids how to tell jokes tomorrow.
Okay.
I got. It's picking up. I'm going viral on the internet. Everybody don't know for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Is that when you perform with Cheryl Underwood?
Yeah.
Y'all look them up. The Cheryl Underwood Show. It has went viral. We would not say the reasons, but you can go ahead and give them your social so they can look you up.
601 Comedian, Yusuf Gray 601 on everything. 601 Comedian on Instagram. Yeah, follow me, man. I got a bunch of shows coming up, and it's not official yet, but I gotta let everybody know. I'm gonna be on America's Got Talent next year. So if you see me, text my name to that number. I'm trying to win.
So now you get on America's Got Talent. You sure you don't want me to be your manager now? I'm just saying, you know. I'll get you a new outfit and everything.
As long as you get me this
You
outfit,
can
I'm
have one
in.
now. Okay. Y'all give it up, y'all. Yusuf Gray.
My name is Yusuf Gray. I'm a young comedian from Jackson, Mississippi. I'm 29 years old, but I'm 58 in Mississippi years. You got to multiply everything by 2 when you from Mississippi. They'll double work you and double pay you around that motherfucker. I'm serious. Why y'all think Deion Sanders left so quick? He got that new contract for $5 million on a Wednesday. By that night, he was on a helicopter to Colorado. He got the hell on. Everybody back in my hometown was mad as fuck, except me. I looked at it like it was a smart idea. He left for $5 million. I left for free. I got the hell on. I came here to Atlanta. Atlanta is fun. I just don't like the homeless people. They be acting like they got other options when they talking to me. They be begging me for money and then act like they got something else to do after this. It'd be crazy. One time I was walking out of Wendy's and a homeless dude stopped me and I was like, bro, I don't got no money for you. I'm gonna give you my food. Homeless dude took my burger, opened it up, pulled the bun back and was like, hold on, bro. He stopped me. He was like, This got onions on it. He started nodding his head. He said, "No, I don't eat onions," and tried to hand it back. I'm like, "You done put your homeless ass hands on it now." I'm sitting there mad as fuck, arguing with the homeless dude, like, "You finna eat this burger. This shit wasn't no 4 for 4, nigga. This shit cost $10.38. You finna eat these goddamn onions. I don't care how many teeth you missing. You finna eat these onions." I love fast food. I love Popeyes the most. Popeyes is good. You know Popeyes gonna be good when there's a pothole in the drive-thru. When your car go up and down right before you get to the menu, you be like, "Hell yeah, I know this food finna be good." Only time I don't like going to Popeyes is when it's all dudes on the shift and no females. You know they about to fuck up your order. Soon as you make your order, this how you know a dude about to fuck it up. Soon as you make your order, first thing they say back to you is, "Huh." They had you at Popeye sound like somebody mama. If you could you could hear. Be mad, man. I be trying to go grocery shopping, but being 29 years old and 2025 sucks. They trying to cancel food stamps. They doing all this shit. I be at Walmart making life decisions now. Anybody else be stealing from Walmart? I know I can't be the only one that done stole from Walmart. You scan the grapes and be like, "No, take them out. Let me scan the Kool-Aid pack first." Slide the Kool-Aid barcode down in the grapes. Try to Man, I didn't slow down from stealing though. I don't steal all the time no more. They didn't update their cameras at self-checkout. You scan something too fast, the lady that work in self-checkout will walk over. "Any problem, sir?" Like, "No, bitch, go back over there. This your 10th time coming over here. You know I'm stealing this shit. This shit expensive as fuck." I learned something though. Don't go to Target thinking you at Walmart. Target is a different level of security. They is not playing at Target. One time I walked into Target and they took me to the back and showed me stealing before I stole anything. Ain't this about a bitch? They looking at the future. I'm looking at the camera like, "Nigga, that is not me." They ain't want to let me go till I changed my mind. I was like, "Man, you know what? I'm going back to Walmart. Fuck all this shit." That's my time, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
At Thunderline Pictures, we handle it all, from pre-production to post, turning your vision into cinematic reality. Thunderline Pictures, where your story hits the big screen.
We're back with Behind the Mic. We have another very special guest here, Mr. Drew Cham. He's an actor, comedian. He's been in a whole lot of movies. I'll let him tell you about him a little bit later. He's been in a lot of Tyler Perry stuff too. I've been trying to get him to put me on, but he's kind of acting funny. But he's also one of the stars of my new movie coming up called Better Call Pops. I introduce some and present to others, Mr. Drew Cham.
Greetings. Thank you so much. That was a great introduction now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You can get my $50 later.
Sir, you owe me 100.
So Drew, can you ask me a question? How did you get started in this whole comedian thing? I know you were telling me that, you've been in it about a year. So how did you get started?
Officially on the street, I got started when I walked in the club and I just said, "Hey, my turn." But before that, I was in prison. A lot of people had some time they're not coming home from, and a situation occurred. So from there, I just try to be like, break up the monotony so you ain't got to think so much. I figure if I can make somebody that's not going home ever laugh, man, it can't be too hard to come out on the street and do it.
Gotcha. So basically, were you that person that was in prison that kind of kept everybody's spirits up?
No. Only people I liked.
Okay.
The people that was opposition, I so supported them taking themselves out of the way. I really wanted it. I needed it. I prayed on it. I became Muslim at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that before or after Hot Dog Day?
Well, that was rude because they don't sell pork in prison.
Okay.
You didn't know that. Now, that's a good sign of a good man that's never been anywhere but anywhere in this free, beautiful world, helping black people do more in life. There you go. That's your plug. That's the $50.
So you've been doing this stand-up for a while. You said on the street, but how long professionally have you been doing it?
Professionally, I'll say a year.
About a year?
Yeah, just building when you
Okay.
say somebody gave me some money to do a thing, about a year. And it's funny because a lot of people always talk about, dang, I've been doing this 10 years, 14 years, and so forth and so on. And they trying to ask me questions. I'm like, you been out here before me, brother. You know what I mean? What God got for you, you gonna get. That's the story.
That's funny you say that. As a fellow comedian, I always find it interesting how people will brag on how long they've been doing stuff. And, you kind of look at them like, well, man, they've been in this game for so long. Why haven't they, reached the level? You know, why do you think that a lot of people have been in the game so long and maybe haven't gotten to where they need to go?
I don't know. I know for me personally, I probably been a lot further than this. Just like a year's worth of work. Had I not tried to act at the same time, trying to get a feel, and you're pulling yourself in too many directions. Honestly, you know what I mean. If you're trying to really put forth a concerted effort to do something, so like right now, I just stopped and was just like, you know what? For 3 months, I'm gonna focus on this. Stand up,
Okay.
hitting stages, this, that, and the other. And it's already paying benefits and dividends. And it's no knack to the acting because I love that part too. But you have to choose what route you're gonna go down the furthest, and then you got to put your effort into it. When you try to separate it, you run it halfway down the street to turn back around and go back the other way, and not enough people knowing who you are. So, I don't know about other people, but that was my personal problem. So I assume somebody else had to go through it.
So now you act and you're a stand-up comedian.
Truly an inspirational speaker.
So I got to ask you, acting and comedy, which one is the main chick and which one is the side chick?
I want comedy because it's a one-man show. I don't have to depend on everybody to make me look good. Either I'm gonna make myself look good or make myself look bad. It's me and the mic. You know what I mean? I like the diversity and the trials of acting because you have to really tap into yourself to be who the producer wants you to be, and hopefully you go further than what he expects. So that's what I like about it. But side chick all day acting.
So what are the challenges of acting though?
Hoping everybody takes it serious. I mean, it is never gonna fail as far as anything I've been in, whether it be a play, Breaking Curses, shout out to Charlie, or whether it be a movie or anything. Everybody doesn't take everything the same way as far as being serious and prepared. So, like I said, that's the biggest challenge for me. Just that person having the same type of energy and the same type of dedication to what we came to do.
So have you ever just worked with anybody that you just like, man, I don't want to work with this person ever again?
I probably have, but I don't even recall it. I feel one way one day and then keep on moving.
That's
So much
good.
opportunity out though.
That's a good attitude there. So with that being said, you were talking about, your time, in prison, you had to rebuild your life. What were the challenges of that? Because like a lot of times, society doesn't want to give people another chance, once they come out of prison.
Oh, I ain't had no problems. I came home with money, so I wasn't really, can't nobody tell me no. I made my own way. And then once you're not asking somebody for something, it's much easier to talk to somebody, right? It's like when you come with your hand out, it's a step back. When you come making your own wave, people sort of curious what you got going on. So I ain't really had no problems.
That's a great attitude to have. Sometimes some people make excuses. I can't do this. I can't do that. They ask for a seat at the table. But sounds like to me, you make your own table.
I would like to say this, and I know somebody's not gonna like the answer. Preach, I'm light skinned. That's a powerful statement. Let that sit in your soul.
Do you have curly hair?
I don't have any
Okay.
here.
Well, you halfway
It's
there.
the next level. It's the next level. I'm light skin 2.0. But anyway, with all that said, I'm just saying I had my adversity in different spots. You light skin in prison, you're gonna go through something. You come out, the world is yours. Just keep going. It's yours.
So, Drew, tell me about any kind of upcoming projects you got besides the new movie. You did a movie with me called Better Call Pops.
This is true.
Right now, it's in post-production, getting ready to make the premiere soon. I just got to tell you, man, you did a great job in that
Thank
movie.
you so much.
I was very impressed, and that's why you're sitting in that seat today, because I think you're a very talented person, and I think the world should see how much talent you have, and you should really be brought to the spotlight a lot more.
I appreciate that so much. And I must say, you only gonna put forth as much energy as the person that's like putting everything together. So for you to grab all these people and make everything happen, you know what I mean? Play it under a certain budget. Y'all don't know about budgets. Budgets is a nasty thing. You can have all the dreams in the world, but you gotta fit it all into a lump sum of money. You know what I mean? So to pull it off, have different scenes, all these different equations, and all these different actors that I know personally have talent. Man, I was like, okay, I was impressed.
Yeah, and one thing about you actually came in mid-project. You didn't even have the whole preparation period to develop the character, but then it's one of those things they says, well, you know, God gonna send you the right person. I really feel like he did because you came in and you really killed that role. You
That's
know,
praise.
you were one of those people like on set, you did the role, first take, people were like, whoa. So I understand comedy, you know, is your first love, but hey, you might want to take another look at it, brother.
Thank you, Preach. I appreciate that.
So any other upcoming projects?
Yeah, but stuff I don't even talk about because people put you on and you'll be thinking everything about to go, then they didn't cancel the project for the next 3 months, this, that, and other. So just keep your eyes open. All you gotta do is hop on my social media, Drew Cham, DRU_CHAM, and guess what? If I got something going on, I'm gonna have a flyer up, all that good stuff. And hey, come enjoy.
Make sure y'all check out his social. I'm telling you, funniest skits out there. Life is hard. You're going to need a laugh someday. Watch this man. Follow him on social media. Once again, my friend, Drew Cham.
Blessings. Appreciate you.
Nice, feeling nice. Take a flight, Southern soul in a glass. All night, corn fed smooth, yeah. Pour it right, mild select and makes your vibe take flight.
Pour it up. Pour it up.
All right, everybody, we're back behind the mic. Now you can see we done moved locations because I had to bring my next guest to a very special location. Had to bring him to the gym. This is the first place where we connect. Okay, so I'm gonna bring to you right now. This guy's a Chicago-born guy living here in Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
He was my fitness coach. Okay, he's a motivational speaker in demand all over the world. Former 5-star athlete in college, husband, father, and just a general all-around guy. I present to you Mr. Daryl Tillman.
Appreciate you, brother. How you doing? And you already know, man.
You know what? I know, you know, we kind of been out of it. Let's see if you still got it.
Oh man, you know.
Let's see here.
Something slight, you know. Little something.
All right, all right.
I can do about 25 of these.
Yeah, I know. I remember you used to do them 20s with me.
25, not 20.
Yeah. But Daryl, just the crazy thing is I wanted to bring you on the show because people are just looking at you right now. They see a nice, strong guy, but they don't know you've been through a lot of things lately.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I just like you to kind of tell us about some of the things that you know you overcome.
So what a lot of people don't know, July 26, 2024, I was in a motorcycle accident. Covington, Georgia, born and raised in Chicago. I was in a motorcycle accident, lost my right leg, from here down. That's what a lot of people don't know, right? So I lost my leg, had it's a lot going on, man. I had infection in my leg. I had a broken femur here, so I got a rod in here. I had infection in my blood. Due to the accident, I also had a pulmonary embolism, so I had a blood clot in my lung. So I went through a bunch of stuff, man. Came out. That's why you see the overcome.
Yeah.
I overcame a lot. So yeah, that was big, man. So now I'm a motivational speaker, international. So it's up from here, man.
Now you were telling me about your motivational speaking. How did you decide you wanted to come about that?
Well, through everything that I've been through, I feel like a lot of people tell me like, hey man, you're an inspiration. And I've always had a friend who told me back in the past that, you're gonna be some type of speaker. I don't know if it's a pastor. And when I had my accident, it was like, you know what? I think this is my purpose.
Okay.
Because now it's so many people who go through the same thing that I've been through. Or it's some people that say, hey man, look, you're an inspiration because I'm gonna tell you right now, I would probably want to kill myself if I was in your shoes.
Yeah.
So that was big. So I feel like there's a lot of people that need to hear my story, and my story is what's going to move somebody. You know what I'm saying? Allow them not to give up.
I mean, you were actually sharing your story on social media. A lot of people saw your story. They saw when it happened. They saw the recovery process. They even saw where you were, you were in the rehab center.
Mhm.
Now somebody told me, I know you used to be one of the baddest DJs, but I heard that you didn't even stop DJing, that you're still DJing, and you were even DJing at the rehab center.
Yeah, man. So, when it comes to rehab, man, it's all about like mindset. Shout out to Shepherd Center. I had two of the most amazing therapists, Jenna, my OT, and Carolyn, my PT. So my PT wanted to, she always asked me, like, what is one thing you want to do? Obviously it was get home to my family, being a father. But she said, what was one thing that, like, what did you do before? I was told I was a DJ. And I told her that I didn't believe that I could do it again. Like, I
Yeah.
thought that it was it. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, no, that's not it. You can still DJ. So I ended up DJing in the PT gym. Other people in there getting their physical therapy, OT. It was crazy. So I did it one day. Next thing you know, I came back and they wanted me to do it like 2 days in a row.
Yeah, music really does just make you feel better.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, you being able to get back in the booth and play your music really helped you too.
Man, music is that's my that's my therapy. So even when I'm driving, I'm listening to music. That's therapy for me. So it's therapy for a lot of people. And so even though I do motivational speaking, when the time allows, I still do DJ gigs, right?
Okay.
Because it's not work for me. It's something that I love to do. I like to make a move.
Yeah, I mean, you always got something going on.
Man,
You married with children.
absolutely. Like Al Bundy.
Yeah, very dedicated father,
Yes, sir.
very dedicated husband. How long you been married?
Been married since 2022. So, so a few years in, long way to go.
Okay.
Yep. So
One thing about it, we always see you doing something, taking your wife somewhere, you on a trip here, this and that. You're keeping that flame going. And that's very important to do.
yeah, man.
You take that from an OG vet.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Like me, I'm talking stuff. I only been there 6 years.
come on, OG. Hey, you got it, man.
But look here, man. You were telling me before you came here for this interview, you're in this thing called the Speakers Academy. What is that about?
Yeah, so you have a lot of people who are, they want to get their story out, right? And so I feel like, when you look at your Eric Thomas and your Inky Johnson and all the motivational speakers, these people have, obviously paved the way for motivational speaking. So I just joined the Speakers Academy. I'm going to be in there for a year. So it's going to learn how to allow me to tailor my message and get the message out to everybody, get it out to the world. So y'all look for me. Daryl Tillman Speaks.
I know you're in demand because I've invited you to a couple of events that we've had, and you was like, I got a speaking engagement and I can't make it. So
Yeah.
I was like, wow, there was something else, and you was DJing again. I was like,
Yeah.
you are the definition of like not missing a beat. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think what people don't see, I go through a lot just like your average person. But, obviously, you want to have your why. For me, it's like my family, right? I wanted to get back home to my family.
Okay.
That's what got me out
That's
of
what
there.
motivated
That's
you.
what motivated me, right? You know what I'm saying? You see my wife, man. People see my wife, they don't know why I wanted to get home.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, that's what I love to do, man. So yeah, I'm always busy going to Mexico in about 4 days. So I'm
Yeah.
excited about it.
I heard that. Well, man, you know what? You got to tell me what else do you have coming up? We got to know.
Well, let me tell you why I hit these reps. So coming up, I'm going to Mexico November 6th. So I'm going to do a speaking engagement down there. Other than that, I'm always open to doing some DJing, right? Like I said, that's my therapy. So just did a DJ gig, 70s party.
Okay.
So, whatever people want me to do, I'm down on the music, you know what I'm saying? I got soul, all genres, but speaking is my passion. So that's what I'm really into right now, speaking.
Right. Okay. Now, do me a favor. Give them your social media so they can follow you, because I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to be inspired. I know you on there. You do workout videos. You have other entrepreneurial things. Heck, you even, made these shirts here. Overcoming, always
Yeah.
overcoming,
Hey,
And you always made T-shirts for me every year for my anniversary. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but let everybody know your social so they can follow
First of all, you looking better than me in that shirt. I don't like it. But anyway,
Hey, I'm
you
holding in
can
my
you can
stomach.
follow
I'm
me
ready for
on
this to be over because I can't
Daryl
breathe.
Tillman Speaks, right? DARRYL TILLMAN Speaks. That's going to be on Instagram and Facebook.
All right,
Come on
man.
now.
Come on, get up, man. Let me get my
All
reps in.
right,
You
man. Go
got
ahead,
me
bro.
looking bad.
Go ahead, man.
Let me see here. Let me see if I still get it. Ah, one.
Come, hold on now.
All right, that's it. That's it.
Ready to transform your look? At Dove's Fancy Hair, we specialize in custom wigs for women and a premium beard line for men. From natural to bold, every wig is crafted for comfort, quality, and style. Because confidence starts with how you feel. And for the fellas, keep your beard soft, smooth, and fresh with our exclusive grooming line. Shop now at dovesfancyhair.com. That's dovesfancyhair.com. Where your fancy begins.
We're back on Behind the Mic. Now, earlier, you promised us that you were going to come show us how to make some of those great drinks using Mild Select vodka. What do we have here, Pam?
Yes, so today, this is a part of my Cocktails with Pam that I really enjoy to do with my friends. And we are going to make a skinny margarita
Skinny.
made with Mild Select vodka.
Now, you telling me you get ready to make a margarita
Yes,
with vodka.
yes.
Now, I've seen them with tequila. I've never seen one with vodka.
So this is the perfect drink for you
Okay.
because you're going to enjoy it because remember we talked about the health benefits of drinking Mild Select vodka. So with the traditional margarita, which I do still love, it has the agave, it has a lot more sweeteners than what we would use with Mild Select. So that's why
Okay.
we call it the skinny margarita, but it's not going to lack on taste or that punch. That'll make it a great drink for you as
I
well.
bet this was going to be a lot better because I remember you were telling me with Mild Select, you don't have the hangover and all the aftermath.
That's
and
right.
I can give you some stories about tequila hangover. I'm just saying. So come on, show us how to make these.
All right. So the most important part of this drink is to make sure that we have the right rim for you. So you got to
Okay.
tell me, are you a salt guy or are you team sugar for your rim?
Well, you know what? I took my blood pressure medicine today, so I think I'll try that salt.
Okay.
I think I might be all right today.
So we're gonna be in action right now. So we are gonna rim your glass
Okay.
with a little bit of lime.
Rim in the glass.
And now we are going to dip it in the salt.
Okay.
All right. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for this drink.
That looks good. Okay.
All right, so then we're gonna start off with Mild Select. I already have my ice inside of my shaker, and we're gonna put 2 ounces. I'm not gonna freehand it today. We're gonna put 2 ounces. You want me to go 2.5?
Now, is that commonplace? 2 ounces?
It
in the
is.
Standard? Okay. So you can put 2.5 for me,
Okay. I'll give you one more
just
shot.
because I'm a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All
And
right,
that smells good
what
too.
else are we putting in here?
So now we're gonna put the lime mix in it. So
Okay.
this is the margarita mix, which is basically just made of lime.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we are gonna put 1.5 ounces of that.
So basically, you're measuring everything to make sure that you get the correct measurements.
I am.
Okay.
And
You're
then
gonna have to
we're
put
gonna
you on
put
bar rescue.
what? I'd love to do that. And we're only gonna put a little bit of sugar in here, remember, because we're trying to keep it healthy for you. So I'm gonna give you 1/2 ounce of this simple syrup.
Simple syrup. Okay.
It gives it just a little bit of sweetener because that lime has a little bit of pucker to it.
Okay. So that's called simple syrup.
Yes.
Okay. So audience, do not go out there and use Aunt Jemima syrup, anything like that. It's simple syrup. Okay.
All right, now we're gonna put an ounce of this orange liqueur. And when you add the orange liqueur to it, it's actually gonna make this your Cadillac.
Oh, this is the Cadillac
Margarita.
martini.
Yes,
Okay,
margarita.
now you know, we from Memphis. We love some Cadillacs.
Love some Cadillacs.
So yeah.
All right, so you should be all good.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now I'm gonna shake it up for you. And you see how the shaker has already chilled out?
Right,
You see how
right.
nice and cool that is? And we are gonna pour that in your glass.
That looks delicious.
I'm gonna garnish it with a lime pinwheel. Put that on the side for
Okay.
you
You're gonna make it nice and pretty for me, huh?
all the time.
All right.
Then we got a straw for you,
Okay.
and it is ready for you to
Oh,
enjoy.
wow. I'm kind of scared now. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let y'all know how this tastes. This is my first margarita with vodka.
Yes,
All right,
skinny
let's-
margarita
Skinny
made with
margarita.
Mild Select vodka.
Let's see what Mild Select talking about, y'all. Oh God. Y'all. You know how they say when it's good, it's just quiet at the table? We'll be right back with the church announcements. I gotta tell you, mine is delicious. I see you made some for some of our other participants from the studio audience.
Always nice to share with
Okay.
friends.
You guys are very lucky here.
You're welcome.
All right, everybody has their drink? Let's have a toast right here to Mild Select Vodka,
Yes,
Skinny Margarita.
enjoy.
Ooh, oh,
And you can get your Mild Select vodka. Make sure you go to our website, go to mildselectvodka.com/locations so that you can find any location where Mild Select vodka is sold. Also follow us on Instagram at mildselect_vodka, where you can see all the events, upcoming events that we have throughout the year. We would love for you guys to come out and join us and support us and celebrate and have fun.
I present to you once again the drink guru and the CEO of Mild Select Vodka, Pamela
thank
Miles.
you, sir. It's been a pleasure.
All right, you know what time it is. It's time for Preach with the church announcements. All right, studio audience. First announcement. The government is still shut down, but they're making government workers come to work without pay. Tell me, how would you feel coming to work without pay?
I'm not gonna feel good at all. I probably won't even come to work. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not coming.
You wouldn't come to work? I mean, they're making it mandatory, so if you don't come, you could actually lose your job.
Well, I guess I won't have a job. I bet.
Right.
I feel that's undervalued, man.
Yeah, because it's free labor.
That's
I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah,
It's
I-
disrespectful.
Yeah, I kind of think it's like undercover slavery myself. You know, you telling somebody that they're going to have to work and not get paid, you know.
And then you threaten if you don't come, then you lose your job.
Right.
Well, today is my last day, so I won't be there.
Well, see, that's the beautiful thing about being your own entrepreneur, right?
That is
You don't have
correct.
to worry about that. But yeah, that's really a hard situation to deal with. Okay, got another. Now this one came from the motherboard, who's been having some problem with married people. All right, they're wondering why married people keep acting single. Okay, so the question is, if a person is not married legally, do you still consider them single?
No.
So you don't consider them single if they're not married.
If they're in a relationship, no.
Okay, if they're in a relationship. So what are the parameters for the relationship? Do they have to put a ring on it? Do they have to be living together, or just in a plain relationship?
In any relationship.
So you living here, I'm living there. I ain't nobody put a ring on it, but I'm not single anymore.
No.
So what am I?
In a relationship.
But see, that's not on the IRS form. You got married, single, married, filing separate.
We're not asking how you file your taxes. We're asking if you're single.
Well, we're talking about legally, right? What do you think?
Nah, I'm not single.
You're not single legally?
Nah, I'm not single.
Okay.
We committed. We together. We together.
So I don't remember seeing relationship as part of this question.
Now I'm single on my taxes.
You know.
You know.
Well, I mean, we go together, so it's no single. We together.
So you're
We're
saying.
just not legally married, and it's okay.
So you're single.
But no.
Okay, if the sun, either the sun is up or the moon is out, which one is it?
Well, I guess both of them is out at the same time because we go together. And no, we are not single. We are together.
See, I think that's the reason why we have so many married people acting single, because of that confusion right there. Okay, now all you guys are married, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you were single and you were dating someone, okay, you all not supposed to be in a relationship, right? Supposed to be in a relationship.
Correct.
But that person is not acting like you want them to act.
They're acting just
Yeah, they just out there.
Single.
They just out there. They
single,
acting
like they
single,
don't have anyone.
right? But you're in a relationship. So do you go and start doing the same thing they doing?
No, I'll just be like, I'll let him go.
Cause you just
He's not
give them their
ready.
papers.
Yeah, because he's not ready.
I think I better let it go.
That is correct.
Let it go, y'all. All right. Well, thank you for your questions. That's all the church announcements for this episode. We'll see you next time on Behind the Mic. I'm your host, Preach. Miles Select.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Step up, tune in, the spotlight's right. We're taking you behind the mic. Yeah. Behind the mic. Yeah. Got stories to tell, voices that shine. Laughs in the mix, one beat at a time. Turn it up, yeah, feel that vibe. It's your backstage pass to the life inside. Behind the mic, where the magic